Hello, everyone. This is Teacher William. So this is our preview time. So that is preview time for lesson 2. And what we will learn, or what we will learn in lesson 2, that is prime factorization 2. So in today's preview time, I will use several questions to help you quickly review what we learned in prime factorization 1 and several points you need to know before lesson 2. And the first part is what is prime number? So what is prime number? We have several points. The first one is neither a prime number nor a clumsy number. And number two is the only even prime number. That is very important. And third one, a prime number with more than 2 digits. It always ends with 1379. And other even numbers, they cannot be prime numbers. And also, if a number ends with 5 or 0, it also cannot be prime numbers. Only 2 or more digits number ends with 1379, they may be prime number. And the most important thing is prime numbers have only 2 factors, 1 and itself. And next, we will just quickly review what we learned or the most important part in prime factorization 1. Okay, so what is prime factorization? You may ask me. So I just will tell you prime factorization is only a method, which is to help us break down a number into several prime factors. Okay, just a method to break down a number into several prime factors. And how we can do this prime factorization, we have 2 methods. One is we call tree method. Tree method. It looks like this. We have a tree, we always write down the number on the top, and then we will divide this number into several parts, and the number we divide into should be at least 1 prime number. So for example, 30. Okay? In this tree method, we just divide by 5 and 6. 5 is a prime number. And also, if you want, that is an even number, so we can use 2. That is a prime number, right? To divide 30. And the other one should be 15, right? And we should continue to use prime number to divide 15. And we should have 3 and 5, right? So we have 2 prime numbers here, and we cannot keep doing divide 3 and 5 into the other prime factors, right? Because they are already prime numbers. Okay, so that we do here should be prime factorization, that is divide 30 into several prime factors. And that is 30 is written as 2 times 3 times 5. Okay, so that is how tree method used. And the next is another type of method we use to do prime factorization, and we just call this short division method. So what is short division method? That is very similar with short division in our normal calculation, but only in prime factorization. First, we just do this bus stop bus shelter upside down, and we want to write our number inside this bus stop. And then for the left part, we will use, and also we can only use prime numbers to divide the inside number. Okay, so maybe I will use 3 to divide 30. And what we have, we will write the result under this 30, right? And we have 10. Okay, so can we stop here, or we can keep dividing other prime numbers? Of course, we can use 2 to divide 10. We have 5, right? So we write down 5 here. So can we stop, or we can keep doing? Of course, we cannot keep dividing 5 because 5 is already a prime factor, or that is a prime number. We should stop here. So in any prime factorization, if we use short division method, we should stop when we have a prime number as a result. Okay, so we can still write down 30 as 2 times 3 times 5. So that is how prime factorization works. Okay, so we use 2 methods. One is short division method, one is tree method. Either you can use to do your prime factorization to break down a number into several prime factors. Okay, so that is prime factorization. And next, you may also use in lesson 2, it's about power problems. So maybe some of you will ask, what is powers? So here, I will use this page to do a very simple introduction about power. So for example, if I write down 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, we have 5 laws of 2 in this multiplication. And if I write down this into powers, I will write this as 2 to the power of 5. And the base number 2 will be the number appeared in multiplication. And the power 5, I will use another color 5. That is what? That is how many base number appeared in multiplication. So in this multiplication, we have 5 lots of 2 times together. So that should be 2 to the power of 5. If you want to understand this power, we have 5 lots of 2 times together. Right? So I will give you one more example, like we have 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So if we write down this multiplication into powers, we should first know which number appear in this multiplication. That is only 3 here, right? And how many 3's in this multiplication? That is 4. So we just write down the power of 4. 3 to the power of 4, we understand 4 lots of 3 times together. Okay? And the next should be the multiplication with powers in the same base number. That is, for example, if we do 2 to the power of 2, like 2 squared, times 2 to the power of 3, 2 cubed. How they works. Okay? So if you cannot directly know what is the answer, we can just break down these 2 powers into multiplication. That is 2 times 2. We have 2 lots of 2 times together. And the next part, with 2 cubed, we have 3 lots of 2 times together. Right? So if we write down this into powers, we just count how many 2's in this multiplication. In total, we have 5, right? So that should be 2 to the power of 5. And if we directly do this multiplication with powers in the same base number, 2 to the power of 2 times 2 to the power of 3. We just keep the same base number and we only do addition on powers. That is 2 and 3, right? We have 2 to lots of 2, we have 3 lots of 2. We just time them together. We have 5 lots of 2 times together. That is 2 to the power of 5. Okay, so for these two parts, we may use in lesson 2. What is power and how we can do multiplication within powers in the same base number. So, are you understanding this preview? Good luck and hope you will learn well in lesson 2.